Alright, YouTube, it's story time. I've just done my polls for Lupa, and we got her within 80 pulls. We got her within 80. We won the 50-50. The weapon took it out of me, but that is now, that's done. And now we just build up the funds for Frolova. And now we're going back over to Septimont. We're going to go meet Lupa in the arena, and we're going to see what this next part of the story is all about. Alright, let's get into it. Here we go. Oh, I'm so excited to find out what is going on. I actually hope we get answers, because it's very confusing. Lupa! I should play as Rover. Lupa, my queen! My champion!
You've come, warrior!
Oh my god. Arsenosa? Oh, we got
The
Arsenosa's
mighty guardian,
blessing.
Eudicus Arsenosa, is not the kind of echo too warm to crowds. The lioness favors the strong, the unyielding, and the battle-hardened. Only those she deems worthy will find her arms welcoming. But she is still an echo and can't talk.
Oh, Abby's also gone missing. Since we came to Septimont, Abby hasn't piped up once. Oh my god, what's going on?
These sounds.
What are the noises? Oh, Jesus. See you later.
What is it? Did you feel something just now?
Yes.
I only heard strange sounds. Tell me, what direction did the lioness just look toward?
The Veil of Glory. It's
Oh.
where all
Oh, I didn't see what that was.
heroes, blessed
Okay,
by
never
the glory forged in iron and fire, find their rest. But on the long path of hunting, many died with their bodies missing. Only their weapons returned. Arsenosa's frequency is woven from the cries of souls in battle. The battered weapons still carry the will of their former masters, whispering the deeds left undone. To touch such weapons is a rite of great importance for those who claim glory in the great Aegon and receive the lioness's blessing. Hearing the voices of our ancestors by Arsenosa's side is a great source of strength for Septimontians.
So Augusta will have done this. And we know she's got a big sword coming.
Before meeting Buling, when I touched the echo in that village, I felt a layered, indistinct frequency. It
Yeah,
was
that's when
like
we
what
started to notice
Abby
things were
described on
weird.
our journey to Septimont, but the source eluded me at the time. But now, I found it.
Oh. Did we?
The source of that power lies in the Veil of Glory. The closer the lioness gets to it, the clearer it becomes.
She
Okay.
waits for us there. Shall we go together? I'm not sure if Septimontian rituals will interest you, but
What's
you
that?
might uncover something useful, no?
She's got such good expressions, man. I'm keen to find out. I'm happy to go with my fellow warrior. I'm happy to go with my fellow warrior, man. Let's go, buddy.
Perfect. Let's head out.
Let's go, Lupa. Oh no. Oh no, she's having one of her episodes.
What is it?
Nothing. Just
She did mention in the last part that she gets
a
headaches.
dizzy spell. Overexcitement after the win. Or something.
She...
Anyway, it's no matter. Let's continue.
That doesn't seem okay, man. Yeah, let's just go. It's fine. She has an aneurysm. Oh my gosh. Alright. Go to the Veil of Glory.
These days have been a feast of victories. Becoming champion, the glory, oh, all thanks to you.
Don't you forget it, girlie. This doesn't look like the Veil of Glory. Oh, a blockade. Yeah, what are these guys? We don't know who they are. Let's go, Rover.
Strange. Why are so many
What
appearing
the
all at
fuck?
once?
Oh, we get to play as Looper now. Let me show you what I've learned. Do this, and then... No, I did that wrong. And then you're in the air. Yeah, that's right. And then you got to finish her. She goes, oh, yeah. The moveset is just so cool and satisfying.
Wind calls, waves follow, wind howls, unfettered by bounds. All or nothing. With me to victory! I thought
she's
tacit
gone.
discords didn't usually appear around the border mountains.
These tacit discords didn't gather from the surroundings. It's more like they spawned from thin air.
We're in a fucking simulation, bro. We're in a simulation.
Just ahead, the Veil of Glory,
This isn't real,
where
man.
heroes are laid to rest.
Which world is real? Shit. Oh, shit. Here we go again. Oh my god, no. No.
From my homeland.
You're from Rugby. Oh no, the brain rot. The brain rot got her. Oh, that looks so good. Wait.
That girl just now, that was Mia. The closer to the Veil of Glory, the more the normal world and the anomaly overlap. Whatever lies ahead must be the key to all of this.
Okay, this is the normal world.
I need to rethink everything. Septimont, Lupa, Cardathea, Mia, the Lioness of Glory. All of it. Cardathea arrived in Septimont alone, not waiting for me or attempting contact. Something must have happened to prevent her. If something cut her off, aside from the Fraxidus, it could have only been the Threnodian, which should be dead.
Nah, you didn't see the Resonator trailer, bro. It's not dead.
But Septimont holds no faith in the Sentinel, and the Threnodian was never able to establish influence here. Maybe it's not that simple. The Threnodian controls the mind of its followers through their faith. Mia is a Ragunhazi, and likely a follower of the Order of the Deep.
Okay. Okay,
If
Rover
the Veil of
Cook.
Glory is an important rite for champions, perhaps Mia went there. And it was there she vanished.
Right, because she did win. So she
Her
would
hysterics,
have earned
hallucinations,
the
and loss of control in the
blessing and
arena
have to do this, right?
were signs of the Threnodian's corruption.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Krylova once said, "The closer one stands to the protagonist, the greater their influence over the tale."
But that was about Christophora, right?
In this great Aegon, Lupa is the protagonist. Years ago, it was Mia. Now I'm seeing Mia's image flicker in and out throughout this journey.
True.
If the Mia I see is under the Threnodian's control, does that mean securing the protagonist role is key to its plan?
So it wants to assimilate Lupa.
When I first met Lupa, I sensed what felt like Cardathia's frequency on her. Later, I also felt the Threnodian's presence. Did they cross paths? If Cardathia is part of this story,
She's
like
in the other
we had his
world,
eye.
bro.
Could Lupa have forgotten? Did they meet without realizing it? Or is she lying and already under the Threnodian's influence?
Dude, Ray was getting some VA.
Was Frolova telling the
What?
truth by saying Lupa would bring forth the Dark Tide? Or is she just another one of its victims?
Well, I mean, I don't think you can kill Lupa now, man. I think you've, that ship has sailed.
Hey! Is something wrong? Is there something you need? Or something you want to say?
Ah, she can't be Threnodian. Trust her, speak your mind out. Wait, what? Surely this influences a lot, right? I trust her. I trust Lupa with my life. She is our gladiator partner. Oh,
I'm sorry. I don't recall crossing paths with Cartathea, but you could be right.
it's the eye
I
shape,
may
man, that's
have
crazy.
and just forgotten about it.
Oh, we're in the...
These past days, there have been moments when I feel lost, forgetting what I was doing a heartbeat ago. I don't know if it's the Threnodian's work, but if something is wrong, and it's
Oh, we just
trying
told her
to
everything.
twist my mind,
Did we tell her that we saw Mia, like, overlapping with her?
you'd make the right call, wouldn't you, my fellow warrior?
Oh, she's like, yeah, you can kill me. I'm down.
You'd protect my honor and my dignity.
Oh my god. Please don't kill Lupa.
There's more at stake than that, Lupa. I've heard the Septimont saying, all for glory, fear no death. But sometimes, living takes more courage than dying.
Well then, that'll do just fine. I trust you, warrior. Just as you trust me.
It doesn't matter if the story's end is already written or yet to unfold. I'll trust my own judgment to guide it where it must go.
Okay, man. I think that's all we can do. Oh,
I hear
fuck.
cowering prey.
Not the glitching again. True.
Faster!
Oh, this is the Lupa flowers. I need those.
Those
Okay.
blades, spears, and halberd embedded in the stone. They're the weapons of the fallen heroes. We have a tradition in Septimont. Touch them and listen to the whispers of those who once wielded them.
Okay. Man, I really hope we don't end up killing Lupa. That would be sad, man. After I just pulled for her. Stretching out your hand, your fingertips brushing against the rusted steel. Oh. Through endless battles and the surging dark tide, kin and warmth were lost. All softness and love faded away. All that remained in his eyes was the sight of white flowers blooming across barren fields. How fragile, how beautiful, he sighed as his skull was crushed under the tacit discord's weight. Mamma mia. Goddamn. Stretching out your hand, your fingertips brush against the rusted steel. A quiet, sorrowful voice. No one knew why she sought the battle, only to escape another. Wait, can I read it now? Quite, okay, that's fine. She shed her gold, tore away the honor binding her, and turned her back on the proud house that shackled her, rejecting the eyes that followed her. This silence, it is my victory, she laughed, charging into the dark tide. Okay, man. I don't know if I would do that, but to each their own. What did that one say, Lupa?
This is Hercules' sword.
Hercules.
You remember the waters of the upper city, right? You were looking for Cartathea. Hercules was the one that the statue was based on.
I imagine they make Hercules
Ages
real.
ago, the dark tide bore down on Raganese. And Septimont didn't escape. Hercules was the son of the Ephor back then, and he led our warriors to face the Tacit Discords. He died in that cursed tide, his strength worn down to nothing. His sword was corrupted, but his followers still risked their lives to bring it back.
His sword was corrupted.
In this land, intense emotions easily blend with other forces. The Lioness of Glory was born from the fiery passions of heroes, so she holds sway over their weapons.
Wait, Hercules was the son of Ephor. He died. His sword was corrupted. Okay. Right.
Back then, this sword was growing more sinister due to the corruption.
So that's an evil sword.
But all these years later, it has become a memento of a hero.
I feel something strong and pulsing in the direction the blade is pointing.
Like down?
It's coming from underground.
Oh.
Is it
Yeah.
inside the mountain itself?
The frequency. It's the Sentinel Imperator. Just like Dragoon, Septimont has its own Genesis Nexus. That's why it
What
seeks
the fuck?
power.
What the fuck was that? That was terrifying. Okay, these are just like little babies. I think we'll be fine. Oh, there were dark tide things on that. Okay.
More Tacit Discord, just like last time.
For a split second, the world shifted. Just like it did when I saw Mia. Every time there's an overlap like this, the tidal blight appears as well as Tacit Discords.
Oh my god, wait, it's everywhere now. There's loads of it on the sword.
Together, we howl! Perfect chord.
Man, this is it's going. Something's happening. Something's happening. The world is glitching out.
Descend!
Things are moving, which is nice. I like it when the story schmoves.
The tidal blight. It's an outgrowth of the dark tide itself.
Yeah.
Why is it suddenly appearing like this?
Oh, my eye. I'm full
We'll
forte.
clear it out first, then check if that sword is the source.
Got the buff. Wait, hang on. Let me clear that.
We'll face judgment.
Just so that we don't look goofy as hell in the cutscenes. Looper! She's so cool. Oh man, I'm trying to think of like what could possibly happen, but I have literally no clue. Like, we're gonna have to get into that other world at some point, right? Or we're gonna have to face down Christophora, right? Or we have to go underground, if that's where the sword was pointing, and that's, like, there's some shit there. What's that?
What's that sound? Come, we should check it out.
I wonder how long this story is, by the way. Is it gonna be like 2 hours, or? Oh, they look like moons. You know, please? You know? Make an appearance? The stars and the moon. They look like coded, don't they? I mean, I guess the Septimont God can do everything she can. Oh, Rover's like, I got this. I think we'll see those sigils again. Loop is like, what is going on?
Lupa?
This doesn't feel like the first time I've been here. Let's go.
She's not about to turn like dark tidy on me, is she? That would be not cool.
There's no mistaking it now. It's Imperator's frequency.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. How is this is so like what? What? This is awesome. It's like yeah. Wow, man. This place is awesome. The reflection. My God. Oh no, she's fucking... She's losing it. Oh no.
Thou carry the scent of Cardathia.
Not just knowledge, you've stolen the Sentinel's access too! Lupa's role in this story isn't yours!
Did we just split them apart? Okay. So the Sentinel was like
Is that Contender Mia?
It's the Threnodian. Lupa, this is something only you can do.
Tell me what I need to do.
Read the script. Adapt as required.
What the
I believe in you, warrior.
Why is Lupa the...
To lose our strength
What?
is the deepest fear of Septimontians. Pride hides the terror within. We fear no death, yet tremble before shame and failure.
Yeah, so long, Julia, you bitch.
Did Domina Julia deceive me for this? I never got the chance to ask. The dark tide consumed all. Death took her, as it will take me.
What?
Today as yesterday, we weave time beneath the tide.
Bitch.
Swim, swim. Wretched yet lovely fish. Dream deeply in my fiction. On the stage of a repeating tale. Waiting for the day thou shalt consume the world.
What the? What? Hello, Mia? Why
O
you look like
righteous
that?
one, I shall depart without a word. The golden city in my childhood legend is swallowed by the abhorrent tide. I whisper to my fleeting companion. Pages will scatter. The quill will form. This play shall be torn from its author's hands.
A wrong note in the shifting score. O golden star full of mercy,
That's us.
pray tell me,
We're the Golden Star.
as past and present intertwine, what fate have you chosen?
Hesitate not, warrior. You are the protagonist I have chosen. Only you can shatter the script and jump to the next page. Right. For the nobility you seek,
This shit is so
for it all.
God damn, man. That was a lot of information to process. So Cartathea is busy fucking Christophora's shit up. Oh my god, what now? Where are we now? Okay.
A dream? No. It couldn't. It's no dream.
She's got Buling's thing.
I'm not alone. The warrior put the hope of change in my hands. This feels good. Not standing there alone on the champion
Oh, that's
stage.
our medal. Right, that's what she was fiddling with before. So we're fighting the Threnodian back there? Is that what's going on?
The warrior hasn't learned this yet, but I now remember traveling with Cartathea. I can't be in the real world. This is a Sonoro created by the Fraxidus. It's a realm of stories.
It's a
The
big
story of the great
fucking
Aegon lasts only 3
Sonoro.
days. Before Cartathea came here, I had wandered this same bloody story more times than I can count. The dark tide consumed Septimont, and that monstrous, half-human, half-sea creature grows ever larger. Is this the Fraxidus plan? To feed it with Septimont's ruins? A script. Yes, this Sonoro is like a book of plays. Each world in the Sonoro is a story that keeps repeating, like sheets of paper, all overlapping with one another.
Oh, so it's just all different Sonoros.
New pages keep appearing, layering over the old, and the changes in one story bleed through to the next.
Oh, that's cool. That's weird.
After Cartathea's actions, Septimont, once destroyed by the dark tide, has begun to return to normal in the story where the warrior arrived. Cartathea
real, man.
saved me, changed my fate, and led me to the warrior, who stopped the Threnodian in the last story. So in this time, I haven't lost my memory.
Hold up. What? Each world keeps repeating, sheets of paper overlapping. Alright, that's the overlapping. Got it. New pages. Yep. Septimon, once destroyed by the Dark Tide, has begun to return to normal in the story where Komi arrived. Okay, so that is... Sure. Cartier say... So that is like the new... Like, that's where we came into Septimon. Septimon... that's not to do with any of our actions. No. This is to do after Cartithea's actions. Cartithea saved me, changed my fate. Okay. Led me to the warrior. Okay. Who stopped the Threnodian in the last story. So that's what we're doing now, and then she's just gone into the script. And that's where we are now. What's happened?
The warrior had delivered a powerful blow against the monster, and the energy supply from the central hub has been cut off.
I don't know what the central hub is.
But that's not even its full form.
Oh, it's not its final form. Ruh-roh.
I once searched for its true form with Cartithea. I remember now. What we seek lies in the lower city's waters.
Okay, Min.
I won't let your trust be misplaced.
Wait. So we're not even gonna play as Rover now? Oh, that's cool. I know a lot of people have been like... a lot of people hate the Rover shit. They hate the fucking Rover glazing and the Rover, we're always roving. I don't know. Luke was the pro tag now. This is cool. They should definitely do this, like in future stories as well.
The old district of Septimont, submerged beneath the waters due to the Dark Tide. The Dark Tide looms over Septimont like a stubborn storm cloud.
So is it?
It's the warrior? No. No time to worry. I have to find the cause of all this, and quickly.
So if I just like stopped doing this, yeah, I guess like we are just in the normal world now. Wow. Or are we just in, we're in like another story. Oh, the statue of Turkey.
In a past story, I came here with Cartithea.
Oh, bro. Wait, now we're playing in the past? Or are we cutscening? Oh my god, now it's a horrible time for me to live. Oh, she's going through it.
Look at you. You can't go on much longer.
I feared as much. Then this is where we stop.
Oh man.
Strange. I remember everything about Septimon, but I can't remember. I can't even remember my name.
You didn't forget. Someone stole your role in the story. Even your name on the placards in the arena would be unreadable.
Someone stole your role.
Your existence has been erased. Only by unmaking this story can it be reclaimed.
Too bad I won't last long enough to see that happen. I'm sorry, Gardathia. You saved me. But I can't help you in return.
God, these shots are so good.
When I was a child, long ago, I heard tales of Septimont. A city full of passion and life. People there drank deeply, laughed loudly, appreciated sculpture, and lived for the hunt. Men and women feared nothing. They burned like fire, giving all their light and heat before fading. But when I arrived in Septimont, it had already been undone by dark hands. With the dark tide sweeping the streets, the city was nothing but an empty shell.
So is she in the real world?
That's
No,
right.
she's in a storybook.
My city is beautiful.
Christophoro has abducted her, I think, is what it feels
when
like.
the autumn wind blew through the golden flags and wind chimes, time seemed to slow.
The Leviathan. I will not give it the chance to make the people of Rinasita weep and bleed.
Yeah.
I will drag whoever orchestrated this tragedy out of the shadows.
Okay. Right, okay. This is making sense. It's clicking, things are clicking.
Septimont, can I leave it to you?
This will be the same world where she confronts Christopher at the end of the first part of 2.4.
No.
And the reason that Lupin's not there with her
You
is
said
because
it yourself. This is your city.
she died.
Some things only you can do. The monster leaving its trace in the dark tide. I can feel it. Its frequency is similar to my own. The Threnodian created me to be a resonator for its power. But I wasn't the only one.
Oh.
Many vessels before me failed.
You mean?
There is still much I don't know. I'll keep searching. But no matter what, you have a certain specialness.
Is she saying that she may have been a
Once
Threnodian
I
creation?
sought to end it all. Someone stopped me. Even a life mocked by fate can break its curse. Whatever you seek to do, whether you're weak or strong, you must strive for it. I returned to the world thanks to a certain person's help. I believe she will come here and reshape this twisted story.
Oh, must be quite the person, eh? I wish I could meet her and see how she does it.
Well, she just, like, tells you to do it, actually. That's the thing about that.
Then you will see for yourself. Victory isn't won in an instant. It takes patience and perseverance. What we can't do now, someone will carry forward later. If you want to save your city, then hold on. No matter the pain, no matter the doubts, you must keep going. Just like how you wandered Septimont before I came. Broken, yet determined to leave, to find help for the city. Jump to a new story, and bring my message to that person.
Wait, so with the Sentinel's power, is she able to send her through the pages?
All right, Gardathia. I'll try my best.
Oh, man.
First, tell me, what is that person's name?
Wait, in the water, was that little Cartathea as well? Or was that, like, did I might have seen that wrong.
I'm close to
That would
that
be so
abnormal
cool if that is.
frequency.
I don't think, maybe not. I think it's just big Cartathea reflection. But I know they've done that before.
You're in the submerged aqueducts.
Goddamn. Holy fuck, I need these.
The submerged aqueducts. I remember reading about them in the Silver Records. There used to be an underground waterway leading to the plains.
Alright, man, let's go there.
But now, with the old district completely flooded, we can only access it if we drain the water first. After my role was erased, Cartathea must have found the half-human, half-sea creature, and the Fraxidus.
Okay.
Like the warrior, she chose to remain on the closing of that page, to give new stories a fighting chance. That's why I only regained my name after I met the warrior. During our journey, the overlapping worlds the warriors saw were the monsters doing. It tried to use Mia to steal my role again, to corrupt Septimonts once more. Only I can erase it from this story. Only I can prove that I'm real and it is fake.
Okay. Let's do it, Lupa.
What happened to the Mia who vanished in the Veil of Glory decades ago?
Man, what happened?
After everything you went through, what did the city of Septimont mean to you? I remember the entrance to the underground waterway is in the old district's bell tower. Ah, of course. The upkeep of these waters always falls under the Silver's jurisdiction. Maybe I can awaken the sleeping giant of glory. In Septimontian tradition, when it bears its blade and watches over the warriors leaving for the hunt, all gates and passages open. Many of the old routes are blocked, but I can try draining the water through the remaining ones. It's worth a try.
It's worth a try. That's really cool. If I like the way they've done this, like whole part 1, part 2. Like they've given us Septimont, but they've kind of locked off some of the
light.
zone.
It has even fused into the joints. I'll need to clear this.
And it's like, and then they're using the story now to like enhance the exploration. Lupa spin. That's cool. I like that. Lupa spin, man. Oh yes, girl, send it. Oh, that's
Can't
what?
just clear the head. To get it to lift its sword and open the gates, I need to clear the arms too.
He's off. Sorry. Where you going, man? What? Hang on, this is... I can't fly right now. Oh, shit. I wanted to hang out with Hercules. No! I died. No, I wanted to hang out with Hercules. He's so cool. Where's he going? That's awesome. It's like a fucking titan. Where's he going now? Oh, is that where you're waiting? Okay. That was actually sick. Time to kill these.
Face me, coward! Lackluster. Together we howl!
Her combat style is definitely very in line with like Fran Chun-Li, but like I'm terrible at that.
I hear cowering prey.
Shit, not more of them.
Into the spotlight!
So like the worlds are overlapping. The other guys are holding down the fort against the Thenardian in the story, like in the other old stories, and like we're now in the new story. Oh my god, she looks awesome. All right, Looper, full send up. Surely no one minds that
Need
just
to check
happened.
for more patrol units nearby.
We didn't. That was due to be destroyed. That was scheduled for destruction.
Winds
Ooh,
of
why
the
is he
wild.
kinda? Why can't we have playable Hercules? What do the Fraxidus want? That's what I'm not comprehending. Is Christopher just being a little troll? He wants the Thenardian to like just destroy Septimont for the meme? Oh.
I hear cowering prey.
Oh shit, I got one of these guys. Got one of these guys.
I'll end you. The fight is on! Bring darkness!
I guess they want the Thenardian. They want to know about special awakenings and stuff. I don't know. I legit don't have a clue what they get from this. I mean, they could just be maniacal and evil. Like, that is completely fair and understandable. But, man, Christopher is a motherfucker. And are the Sylvias in on it all? Because it's like she said, it's like the Silvers have kept this, you know, passageway to the underground where the Thenardian stuff is hidden. They've kept that, like,
The water is drained. Time to head to the bell
inaccessible.
tower. That monster is hiding in the depths of the aqueducts.
Yeah, they've kept this bit inaccessible. So, like, are they doing that on purpose so that the Threnodian isn't found, or the monster isn't found. And then, obviously, the way they set up Lupa placed her in this whole situation, right? Where it's like, oh, this is cool, new areas to explore. You know, where she was gonna end up winning the Great Aegon, right? Well, I guess maybe not, because she met up with Rover, so maybe they couldn't have predicted that, but I don't know. They seem suspicious. I just don't know if they have some role with the Threnodian, or maybe they've been like corrupted by the Threnodian. Whee! We're going down. Oh my god, this is cool.
Just this gate standing between me and the heart of the aqueducts. It won't open. I'll have to find another route.
Okay.
The copper mirror is calling.
Oh, so the mirror
The
will...
warrior used it to see the past. I wonder if there's anything of that here.
We did see that. We saw some people chatting shit about Mia. Oh, it's tea. Oh, what did I say? This bitch. What did I just say about Domina Julia?
I've already pulled that body from the sea.
Excellent, Domina Julia. Keeping one's word is the foundation of any solid partnership.
What body? What?
I know. Septimonte's current effort doesn't quite heed the Senate's wishes, but we'll see to that. A cup of poisoned wine, a passing fly, a dagger. Fate strikes where least expected.
Oh.
With someone as clever and calculated as you at the helm, the House of Silver need not fear for its survival.
I wouldn't worry about Augusta.
I do not work with you for our sake. I do this for Septimont. Some of us have forgotten the terror of life adrift at sea. To survive the tide, one must make the right choices. We'll speak of other matters later. But tell me, why would you want a dead woman who fell into the sea?
Dead woman? Ah, you mean Mia? Indeed, she is the very heart of the unit I spoke of. The one we intend to build deep within these underground aqueducts.
Oh, these motherfuckers.
Alive or dead, her body holds the information we need. The Fraxidus's experiments here will continue for some time. In the meantime, covering up this little laboratory's existence will require your assistance, madam.
The heart? That weakling's resonance abilities were meager at best. Her performance in the arena was nothing special.
Right, they were in the arena at the same time.
If it weren't for those incompetent fools in the Senate using her as a puppet to shift the attention and anger of the masses, she wouldn't even have made it to the finals.
Do not be upset, my dear Domina. You're absolutely right. The girl is so feeble she can't resist her creator's will in the slightest.
Right, so she was created by
Winning the
Ferreira.
Grand Aegon was precisely what brought the shadow of death upon her. Luck and misfortune, nobility and lowliness, weakness and strength. A person's nature is like two sides of a coin.
She's kind of fucked, no?
And I've always found beauty in inevitable tragedies.
Poor Mia. She was just vibing. She just wanted to be a gladiator.
So Mia has been dead all this time. She didn't leave Septimont when she vanished. The sea took her.
Yeah. And it seems like that was like funded by the Praxis, right? Unless I'm just misunderstanding. Like, they... Grenadian created Mia. Maybe Mia found out, and then she was like, see you later. I'm jumping off, I'm jumping off the fucking cliff into the sea, and then... But that's obviously not going to stop the Fraxidus's experiments. Whoa, I was wondering where this was. This was in the, like, trailers for Septimon.
Cowering.
But obviously it's not been accessible because it's been underground. There's teasers. This is nice. I like playing this it's good because, like, in 2.2 we played as Rover for like the whole time. And I think a lot of people hadn't played Rover for a long time. Properly, like, before that. And not for the amount of time that we played, you know, as Rover in 2.2. For, like, combat stuff. So it's cool that they're giving us Lupa, who is like the new 5-star limit, right? To get a real good experience with her, and she like feels really fun and well designed to play. Like Rover's still fine, but like Spectra Rover was like a little bit ass. She's a little ass.
This place has the Fraxidus written all over it. Without the Silvers keeping the place hidden, they wouldn't have dared.
Yeah, look, there's red stuff here.
The irony. A Septimontian aiding the enemy to build their den in the heart of our city. Even the impregnable Griffon's fortress crumbles from within.
Okay. Oh man. Alright, these guys. What's up with these guys now then? Oh wait, is this how we're gonna see Scar? We're not gonna really see Scar, it's just gonna be in the mirror.
I trust you've seen the experimental unit in the aqueducts. Well, what do you think?
If
Pretty
not
cool,
for the
eh?
sword embedded in her chest, I could mistake the corpse for being alive.
Oh.
Indeed. Decades have passed, yet Mia remains as she was when first pulled from the sea.
Oh, that's
The
weird.
data has been invaluable. As the Threnodian's failed resonator, this specimen is in its own way remarkable.
Okay, yeah, you're just confirming that.
You know, it wasn't
was
so
the
long ago
Thenardian
that the rover
creation.
intervened and Cartathea broke free from that tower. I discovered that a small piece of the Threnodian's essence within Mia was reawakened with the tower's resurgence into our world.
Sounds as though you found new inspiration.
Oh, look at his nose.
Yes. Septimont will host the Great Aegon soon. I've come up with a rather intriguing idea.
I've got a scheme, a dastardly
Before her
scheme.
death, Mia also attended the tournament. I'll use that as the fictitious anchor to craft a play to rewrite reality itself.
Oh, you bitch.
I've
Bitch,
already
Christopher.
discussed terms with it and reached a modest agreement.
What with the Threnodian?
You spoke with the Threnodian. Has Leviathan already awakened?
Only a fragment of it remains. A weakened, cunning shard, desperate to grow stronger.
Okay, so it's mostly been taken out.
I'll fashion a story for this sea creature, enabling it to fulfill what it once sought, to have the dark tide swallow Septimont whole. The Threnodian once sought to use Mia to find Septimont's central hub in order to corrupt the beacon system. Even if met with failure, it would control the champion's mind to infiltrate the city's upper echelons. Oh well, it all failed in the end.
Yeah, epic fail, bro.
In the face of her futility to resist corruption, that girl chose death. She drove a sword into her heart and leapt into the sea before choking on her own blood.
I knew it. She found out, and she was like,
fascinating, isn't it?
The way.
Faced with the same predicament, strength and weakness still make a difference. The Blessed Maiden single-handedly thwarted the Threnodians' designs in Raguna, but this poor soul had no choice but to take her own life.
Well,
a death so theatrical, so saturated with sorrow.
Can't all be as strong as
How
Fleur de Lis, you know?
poetic. How beautifully tragic.
I don't care for your taste, Christopher. I'm merely curious.
This is funny.
What ending have you penned for Septimont this time?
Oh, such an impatient reader, Frolova. This play is nothing more than an amplifier, designed to nurture the Threnodians' lingering power. Once it grows large enough, I'll overlay the Sonoro onto reality. All that's needed is for Domina Julia to select the right champion. Swapping out the protagonist is hardly a challenge. Once the sea creature grows within the cradle I forged from the dark tide, the hymn of journeying paradise will spread from Septimont
Me when my
across
cat is
Renacita.
on top of the PC. Ah.
Really, compared to those Septimontians who've long forgotten Mia, the story I've written for her is far more thrilling. Don't you agree?
So, what was that? What was it? Dom Julia, yeah. Stopping out hard day challenge. Once the secret. So he's trying to baby the Threnodian back to life.
And what if it fails?
Frolova knows what's up.
Then so be it.
I
You
didn't
know,
give a shit.
Frolova,
What?
stories are but mankind's attempt to imagine and rehearse fate.
He's like, oh well.
If this
We
play
tried.
proves Rover worthy of becoming the protagonist of my story, if they pass their trial by fire, then isn't that a victory as well?
Have we not proved ourselves enough? Man.
Disgusting.
Yeah. Couldn't have said it better myself,
To
actually.
treat Septimont like a plaything.
I was just
Unforgivable.
thinking about Christopher, he's pretty
What is
gross.
so poetic or romantic about a story where someone is driven to death? I hear cowering prey. Time to fight! Together!
Yeah, so he's a little bit menacing. He's been doing some fucking plotting, some conniving, some scheming.
With me!
Crazy, actually. So after we save Castia from the tower, that sort of like awoken part of the Threnodian in Mia's body. But like they'd already been experimenting here for a minute.
Glory is upon us! With me! To victory!
Which is interesting. You guys are so funny, I love the way they punch up. So stupid. Wow, yeah, I don't know, man. Let's This is interesting. I like this. I think we are getting answers, and it's just like I don't know. Fucking cracks this man. They're so menacing. Locate the ringing sound. Okay, we got another flashback, maybe? These flashbacks have been more interesting than the ones from, like, part 1, just because I think we have seen other characters, and this has given us, like, answers as to what the fuck has been going on. Oh, okay, we got Mia time.
Still lingering, Mia.
Oh, Lady of the Sea. Alright, so we got Mia, we got Evil Mia.
A fading reverberation that should have dissolved in the deep long ago.
This is cool.
Where are you going?
I don't know if Mia's gonna be playable if she's dead.
To claim the title.
Oh, this is like in the past.
Was that not your unfulfilled wish?
Or is this like her latching on to Looper now?
That was never mine. The arena.
Her cape makes it look more like a fishtail. It's quite
I don't need this victory.
cool. You can't really see it on real Mia. I don't want to.
But I do. Without a champion and the lion beast, I cannot touch the central hub left by Imperator.
Right, the central hub is like the beacon, the big beacon.
You, Cartathea, both my daughters, my very creations. Why this fruitless resistance?
It's kind of like Harry Potter and Voldemort, right? It's like
Has Septimont ever granted you kindness?
these creations are like her like Horcruxes, and she's like kind of staying alive because of them.
They neither love you nor need you. Long have you been forgotten.
Okay, alright. She said that about Cartathea as well. The
We were
Threnodian.
raised by them. You will never understand.
Go on, Mia, kill her. Kill her ass.
Proud in battle, and yet yearning for strength. I know the heart of the Septimontians far better than you. Mia, you are simply too afraid to face their true nature. You choose to deceive yourself. You cannot admit that they used you and then cast you aside. You cannot accept that from the start you were insignificant.
Rude.
No. If I burn them, my flowers.
Hush, it matters not. Your thoughts are of little consequence.
Okay, man. Threnodian's kind of a dick. Kind of a dickhead, eh? I wonder if at the end of this chapter, are we gonna resolve the timelines and like things are gonna reconverge? Oh man. New scenes arise in the script. Oh, these are all the different. Yeah, all the different timelines, right? So there's just this one where she dies. Lupa is dead. Yeah, this is what I was saying. Like we did the search, and then she, oh, the thing at the very start, and then yeah, and then that's at the end of the last part. And then what's this? The storage runs includes cultivated building statues for down payment. She uncovered the clue that pointed to the one responsible. Right, so she kind of like, okay. And then this is the main line. And then that caused a branch to this new story. Mia crouches in a quiet alley as panic surges through her. She had won the semi-final, yet the voices in her head never ceased. Struggling to hold herself together, she had fled the arena. A light touch on her arm makes her look up. Small septum, face flush, and child stammers. You fought well before running off. Mia clutches the... Oh, Mia's cute, man.
Viburnum. The bloodleaf viburnum of Septimont. Oh, I understand. It's a flower often given to gladiators. A symbol of victory.
Sorry, I was being mesmerized by Lupa. Right, so the child gave her a flower. And it was very cute. Man, she does look awesome. She's so cool. Lupa's so cool. Alright, what do you got in store for us now?
I've always carried this shame. Shame for something I didn't choose. Shame for something that's just there. Sometimes it turns into doubt. I try to live free, and I do most days. But still, I see it. I see the pain in their faces. In the ones who fall behind, the ones who leave the field beaten, the ones who pin all their hopes on me.
Yeah, kind of Rover did the same thing to you.
I've always wondered if I didn't have this gift, could I have reached this point with clean hands?
No, probably not.
Should I have judged those who trampled the rules to survive? Or was I blind to my own arrogance? Now, I don't think like that anymore.
I love this music.
The
It's
warrior
like
is stronger than me,
electronic.
no doubt. But she treats everyone the same. She didn't choose to stand alone. Instead, she chose to trust me. Cartothea spent years trapped by the weight of everyone's expectations. Never stepped foot in Septimont before, but still sailed across the seas to be here.
So
And
true.
Mia. Her resonance ability might be weak, but she never ran from a fight. She fought till her last breath. A heart isn't shaped by what it's born with or what it's been given. I've underestimated others, and I've underestimated myself too.
Yes,
But
Lupa
you,
Queen.
the arrogance! Thinking you understand the darkness in people's hearts, but you don't have a single drop of life in you! Beautiful as ever. The Griffon's fortress. My city, Septimont. Built by the hands of the people.
Music.
Not the Sentinel, and not the Threnodian. Where there's light, there's always shadow. But people need light. They'll chase it no matter what. And they'll learn to live with the shadow. Mia, Cartathea, they were born and raised on these islands. They are daughters of Rinasita. They belong to no gods but their own.
Did it just glitch there, or was that me? Try and take us to another story. This is so cool. Her eyes are like golden now. Oh my god. The music. Whoa. What? What?
Better to die than to be a puppet.
This looks awesome.
Death does not scare me.
If
Cinema.
divinity takes
We're in
up
the
arms
cinema.
against the innocent, I will raise my sword against divinity.
It's so cool.
I heard your request.
Wow, this is
But I
awesome.
prefer to handle
It's
this
like
my
it's
way.
all coming together.
Victory isn't won in an instant.
Man, 2.2 is just different. So good.
It takes patience and perseverance. I believe in you.
Warrior.
Warrior. Warrior. Alright. Oh my god. Fuck, why does it just all look so good? Oh no.
I swear by the eternal sun, I will slay you!
Oh yeah, dude, she's crazy. Wait, that smile in the face of this fucking monstrosity? Wait, that
From
is...
the fear and the longings of civilization, I was warped. Born of the
What?
hearts of
This thing
countless
looks
men and women,
freaky.
of babes and of the aged. With sharp blades and silver tongue, you struggle for power
this
and
thing looks
revel in the
fucking
slaughter of the arena.
crazy.
From past to present, nothing has changed.
What right do you have to judge the people of Rinasita? Mia Totarend was dignity. Your very existence is an insult to her. Look at you cowering in this little incubator, desperate to evade your end. You will never understand what it takes to face the fear of death.
Let's go, but fucking pull the shit out of it. Is it one of those we were fights that I'm supposed to lose, or...? Nah. Surely not. Come on, Luca. Kick her ass. Man, this is like, it's like the morning hikes, right? But it looks freaky as fuck. Ew. Oh, why does it look like that though, man? That's yucky. I don't like that. It's pretty cool what they can, what they can do with like the existing bosses there. I what? I nurture them? Or did I malmurder them? Oh, we're getting all that like very quickly. Man.
A human life is nothing more than a scream between life and death.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa. The music. Hang on. Oh, okay. Oh. I was trying to listen to the music. Oh, the guitar. Oh, oh. Alright, kill this motherfucker.
Now is the second part. With me to victory!
Die, evil.
Together we howl!
I'm sure it says together to victory. I thought it was her. Oh, here we go. The black bars are here. That means we're about to get something nice. That is...
Greatness has no summit, and victory is never the final word.
yes, queen. Oh my god. I love her smile.
Proud! Pitiful! Cry! Love!
I love that she's like smiling while she's fighting. It's just so cool.
Race to the finish! To face death with the crown of glory! By my will! Let this light burn in all its fury! There is no greater joy in this world.
What a shame. Seems the play I've written isn't well received.
Oh no, dude. Oh no.
What are you two plotting in Renacita?
Oh, dear madam. Let's leave some mystery for the next chapter, shall we?
No way. No way you're gonna just team Scar like that and then... We did it! So is the Threnodian Dunzo? I don't know if I believe that it is Dunzo, but that was fucking awesome. Oh my god, I'm gonna watch that cutscene many, many more times. I love it. And they always get the lighting. Ah, the lighting always looks so good.
It's real! Both of you are safe!
Cute.
The Threnodian's frequency is gone. Well done, Lupa.
Oh, it's gone. Or maybe it's just gone from here, but it is gone. Maybe it's Gonzo.
You found the righteous one and safeguarded Septimont. It's like something out of a knight's tale. No, wait, gladiator's tale?
Oh, I did not mean to skip that. Apologies, cartoon. Oh, and Abby's back.
Phew! Finally, I can stick my head out. Rover, are you okay?
Was it because of all the overlapping stories that, like, Abby was just suppressed?
I'm fine, Abby. What happened to you earlier?
Lup is like,
I...
what the fuck?
Wait, we're already in Septimon?
Brother, we've been here for weeks.
I was just talking to you, and then boom! It felt like something just covered me.
Okay, yeah, she just got, like, overlapped in the pages, I guess.
First it messed with my frequency, then I just passed out. Wait, Carthea? And a girl I don't know?
Not another girl.
You're lively. Your echo's more boisterous than a Tadar.
Real cheerleader.
What happened while I was out?
I think it's time we compare notes. Let's fill in this story's blanks, shall we?
Let's do it, Carthea. I love how, like, upbeat she always sounds. let's exchange notes. Okay, so Doomsday is off the table. Reality. Source, fiction, and reality. As you walk out the central hub, a familiar connection pulsates within your tacit mark. Turn around, see Carthea slowly gliding down from the sky and landing before you. After days of separation, you finally reunite, and she looks into your eye, cracks a smile, and gestures in a different direction. Together you walk to welcome the lone wolf, returned from the flames, Lupa. Return from the flames. Lupa embraces both of you tightly, and you feel her tremble as worry gives way to delight at seeing both of you. Her words choke as tears fall. You pat her gently on the head to soothe her. This is a story co-written by you, Carthea, and Lupa. Now it's coming to an end. Ah, this was awesome. So yeah, the Doomsday thread is just like gone. Where's this thread then? Well, that was the Doomsday thread. We cut that one off. Let's talk to Carthea. We haven't spoken to her in a while.
When I sensed the Threnodian's power here in Septimont, I immediately set out to find its source. It was quite sudden. I slipped through the smallest of cracks to enter this Sonoro, which severed my contact with the outside world. I found Lupa in the city. She had lost her role. We traveled together for a time, and discovered the architects of the destruction, the Fraxidus playwright Cristoforo, and the Threnodian. Sadly, the playwright did eventually erase Lupa's existence. As for me, I descended into the submerged aqueducts where I found the Threnodian. It had inhabited Mia's remains and was hiding within an experimental unit. Unfortunately, I was unable to eliminate it entirely. It evaded me, slipping into hiding. I reasoned that you would sense the anomaly and come to Septimont, so I sought to offer you my aid. I battled the playwright, and in doing so, stripped him of his ability to control the script. Afterward, he, along with the other Fraxidus overseers, fled from me. With that, the Sonoro began to collapse. It was then that we finally met. Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One?
Okay, tell me about the other Okay. Tell me about these roles
Lupa
and
and I
stories.
formed a few theories during our investigation, though they may not be entirely accurate. In this scenario, where stories manifest as reality, roles define the identities of those within it. To lose your role is to lose both your name and memory.
Yeah, you should become an NPC.
In truth, Mia has long since passed, and does not truly exist here. It was Lupa, not Mia, who won the 3-day Aegon. I suspect the stories created by the playwright cannot stray too far from their original frameworks. A limitation of his resonance ability.
It's basically just
This
like
is
a
why
reality
he
overlap.
erased Lupa's name, swapping her and Mia's identities. This allowed Mia to summon the Dark Tide upon Septimont. Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One?
I'm pretty sure I saw somewhere saying like Rachel, the voice actor for Cartier, Rachel, she was saying something like, I don't know spoilers. I don't know what's going on. But like, how can you not know spoilers when you're like saying these things? You're like explaining the whole story.
The Veil of Glory
What?
was established by the Sentinel, and it appears no one had ever entered it before. Activating it requires 2 key conditions: victory, which grants the blessing bestowed by the Lioness of Glory through the Sentinel's mandate, and a trace of the Sentinel's frequency.
Activating. Where is it? Oh, okay.
The Threnodian set its sights on Mia for this very reason.
Oh, was that the thing
which
that
in
Lupa
turn
destroyed?
brought its attention to Lupa.
I wonder if that will have
I struck a significant
ramifications.
blow to the Threnodian within the story, but because I failed to prevent the corruption of the central hub earlier, it endured, drawing strength from that source.
Throughout this journey, I often saw the figures of Lupa and Mia overlap.
It seems the Threnodian was attempting to replace Lupa, hoping to use her to corrupt the hub, siphon its power, and ultimately destroy Renacita.
Man, that central hub looked fucking
Is
sick
there
though.
anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One?
Alright, tell me about these other
Apart from the
Fraxis
playwright, I also encountered 2 other Fraxidus leaders.
the other
One,
mouse
a
scars across
woman
his
with
face.
a bandaged eye. The other, a man with scars across his face.
Not these?
Surely they must be Frolova and Scar. But how is Scar in Renacita?
Okay, Rover asking the right questions.
Unfortunately, I never had the chance to confront either of them directly.
We're gonna
I
have
saw
to go
them
back
only
to
briefly before they
Jinzhou.
disappeared.
Meet up.
I'm not sure
with the
why
magistrate.
they've gathered here in Septimont. We must prepare for whatever plans they have.
We need to track down Scar.
Is there anything else you wish to
That's
ask?
about
The
it, girly.
Threnodian's frequency has vanished from Septimont.
Okay, yeah, I didn't
I
think so.
fear this is far from over.
Wait, it's vanished from Septimon.
There is something else. Perhaps due to the dark tide in the Sonoro, I can feel my balance shifting. The Threnodian's pull is growing stronger.
That doesn't sound good, man.
Now that I think of it, this could very well be part of the Fraxidus' plan.
You need to head to the Black Shores, Cardathia.
Oh. Okay.
They've been dealing with the Threnodian for years. You should go there and run some tests. They'll know how to handle what's coming.
The Black Shores. Is that where you're from?
Who knows? We don't know.
If it's a place you trust, then I will go.
Okay. Wait, I wonder if we can find her there afterwards. Whoa. What if the next... Alright, Lupa, what do you got for me, girlie? I feel like maybe we should uncast the
event that brought forth
that
the
was
dark
like,
tide.
I feel like that was
It
setting up
must
the
have
next
been
part.
my death. After that, the details of the story blur. It repeated so many times. It's hard to remember everything. All I remember is wandering the
Makes
desolate
sense.
city streets in a Septimont corrupted by the dark tide, unable to escape, until I met Cartathea. She saved me. But in that story, we couldn't fully resolve the source of the disaster. Then in another story, I encountered you, my fellow warrior.
Wait, so was that just
After
a
we
story?
parted, I awoke in yet another story, in the Veil of Glory, where I finally saw the Threnodian's true form in the submerged aqueducts.
Yeah.
It had taken control of Mia's corpse, and was using the Fraxidus' Sonoro to grow its power. After defeating it, the Sonoro began to collapse. I passed through those crumbling pages to find you. Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing back.
Tell me about your death. How did
My
that go?
death. Well, I'll start from the very beginning. My journey to win the championship. I had failed to expose the family's match fixing. After being deceived by Domina Julia and winning the title on my own, my memories became a blur. I was probably under some form of control. The last thing I clearly remember was standing in the central hub in the Veil of Glory, pressing my spear into something that resembled a control panel. Then the dark tide began to surge. In the end, all of Septimont was swallowed by it.
Right, so she did unleash the
I'm not
dark
sure when all
tide.
this started, or where the line between the reality I knew and the Sonora world created by the Faxidus began to blur.
Yeah,
But in
this
those
is,
3 days of the story where Cartothea didn't rescue me, I would always die on the first day, helplessly watching as my home slowly crumbled to dust.
Okay, man.
Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold
Tell me
nothing
about your
back.
journey with Cartothea.
Cartothea saved me. The me who had lost her role and her memories.
That's right.
We wandered the abandoned city of Septimon and pieced together that the Fraxidus and the Threnodian were the true architects of the chaos.
Nice.
Yet in the
Good
end,
job.
my role was claimed by the Threnodian. My body disappeared before Cartothea's eyes.
Right.
But before I was lost to oblivion,
So they were the two bad
Cartothea
endings.
gave me a sliver of her frequency.
Oh yeah.
I think it was that frequency that unknowingly led to our paths crossing in the story.
Oh, that was
Is
a
there
great
anything else you
success.
want to know?
Tell me about
I'll
Mia
hold
and
nothing
the,
back many
the
years ago.
Threnodian.
Mia cast us
Yeah, she
that
killed
Domina
herself,
Julia
that was-
recovered her broken body from the depths and handed it over to the Fraxidus.
Oh right, yeah, right. I wouldn't know about this.
For
'cause we
years,
used the mirror.
they subjected her remains to twisted experiments until the Threnodian's essence, still lingering within her, finally awakened.
Yeah.
The Threnodian took control of Mia's corpse, turning it into a half-human, half-sea creature monstrosity.
Yeah, it was icky. That was
It
icky.
formed an alliance with the Fraxidus. The last trace of Mia's reverberation was forced to be part of it. Tortured and ravaged. Is there anything else you want to know?
That's
I'll
about
hold-
it, man.
The script and the copper mirror you gave me. I'll return them to you now.
Well, thank you very much.
It was a long story, but the ending turned out well.
I thought the pacing was alright.
Though, thinking of Mia still upsets me. Her
Yeah.
reverberations, trapped in that monstrous body. I can't imagine her suffering over the last 20 years.
When you defeated the Threnodian, you also set her free.
That's cute.
Yes, it was an honor to have that final battle with her.
Yeah, it was very cinematic.
Thanks to you and Cartothea, I was able to rewrite the tragic ending of this story. Thank you, my fellow warrior, for believing in me.
I feel like we now need to go back to Ginger.
There's
and...
one more thing.
Oh.
We should return to the central hub in Septimon. I found something tied to you there.
Oh.
The central hub. Good timing. There's something I need to handle in the Veil of Glory, too.
Okay.
Good. Let's set off together.
Let's go, girls. Well, I want to get this because I will forget otherwise. So, yeah, I think we need to go back to Ginger. We need to check what the fuck. Why is Scar out and about? You know, we need to be like, hey, Ginger, are you dumb? Are you dumb? It's a shame we didn't get to see more Scar. But I think it's fine. It's basically just like confirmed that he'll be back like later, right? He'll be back. He's out and about now. He's not locked in Jinjo jail. Oh. That was good though. I think it was paced pretty well. I think there was like maybe a little bit of drag again, like in the middle part, but the beginning and the end were really good. Like this whole bit was really good. This place rocks. This place just looks like Iono. Like this looks like her weapon. I kind of sad we didn't get to see any of the other like characters, but I think it makes sense. It doesn't really see how they would fit into this part.
When Lupa vanished, I destroyed the experimental unit, pursued the Threnodian, and defeated the Lioness of Glory it controlled.
Oh, the
Then,
right. Okay.
I came across this place. You remember how the Threnodian took on a part of the Sentinel's knowledge and permissions, yes?
That's right.
For the Sentinel, the information stolen was their very memories. For this reason, even the Sentinel forgot that before merging with the Threnodian, they transferred some of their knowledge to the central hub in Septimont.
Oh, well that was
The
lucky.
knowledge they would later forget.
Just a little backup, man.
It was a secret. One the Threnodians should never learn. The Sentinel moved it there for safekeeping. Within
Music's
it,
going kinda
I
crazy.
felt a special frequency. A part of it felt like yours. I believe it's what the Sentinel left for you, so I took it.
Okay, cool. Alright, no, this is good.
It seems like a
What,
clue.
bro, what did that just say? You feel a faint frequency of sharp, cold wind. It fades quickly as it touches your hand, but not before it points towards a distant destination in Septimon. They left for you is not here, but in that direction.
The true secret they left for you is not here, but in that direction.
Are we gonna get that now? Or is that next time? Is that
You
to
see,
be continued?
before I came to meet you, I passed by the city of Septimont.
Uh-huh.
The arena I destroyed has been restored, but in the people's hearts, it's still the Righteous One and Lupa who claimed victory.
Okay. Okay, so it's like...
The Fraxidus's power to reshape reality is deeper than we realized. I'm afraid this is just the beginning.
Eh? Sorry. What? Did she... The arena I destroyed has been restored. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Yeah, so everything's normal.
I once believed the Threnodians sought to use the Fraxidus to regain power, but its true goal is the central hub. I believe it's due to this secret the Sentinel has hidden.
Okay.
That direction.
What's that?
It leads to the hunting grounds. The blight cloud still lingers there. When the high tide comes, Septimontians hunt and cull the spawning Tacit Discords.
It's a blight cloud.
The dark tide connects everything.
Yeah, that's a blight cloud. An omen of the coming dark tide. Oh, okay, okay, okay. High tide, one of the signs that heralds the coming of a dark tide. Oh, okay, 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 okay. Okay, okay.
I cannot pinpoint where the Sentinel's message lies. I'm afraid you must go there yourself.
I'm down. Let's go there now. I don't think we're gonna get to go there now.
But the worst of the storm
No,
has passed.
I don't want to rest.
Let's take a moment to rest.
I want more story. I want more answers. I want to keep moving forward, man.
Lupa, will you be our tour guide? Show us the sights and glories of Septimon?
I guess we can hang out with you guys.
I'd love to hear more about what you mentioned earlier. The wind blowing through golden flags and the sound of wind chimes.
Of course, it would be my honor. But before we go, there's something I need to do first.
Oh yeah, what did you come along for, Lupa? Why are you here? Tell me you're not going to destroy the central hub.
Travel through a silver veil above the drifting.
Oh, is that Mia's sword?
It's Mia's sword. I went through a lot to bring it back. The monster is gone now. Like so many Septimontian heroes whose bodies were never recovered, I wanted to return her weapon.
Oh, they wrapped that around that.
This is where she gave her life. I can't say if she loved or hated Septimont more.
So.
Land ignites, reveals beneath.
But she once spoke of the bloodleaf viburnum. It's a tribute often given to gladiators by their supporters. So, I think, she would have wanted to rest here.
Griffins call, banners gold, glory hall.
It's beautiful.
Beyond the Colosseum.
Our city. The city of glory. The people here love to drink, laugh, carve statues, and hunt. It burns like fire, drenched in both victory and defeat. It holds all our disappointments. And all our hopes.
Man, they did it again. They make it so cinematic every time. It just feels like we just watched a movie. It feels like we just watched a movie. That's like, you know, two and a half, 3 hour long movie. I think they tied it up really nicely by bringing us back here to the Vale and linking it all back with the bodies not being returned and leaving the swords. That was nice. That was really sweet. And then with the music, that was just great. Ah, God, we've got so many ways that we can go in the story. Like with Scar and like, but we still got like Augusta and you know, and like the secret thing that the Sentinels left for us now. Like, okay, we've got like, yeah, I'm glad they're leaving it open instead of just being like, well, that's the end of that chapter. And then like the next, it feels so much more connected. I feel like even 2.2 didn't feel like it would lead on to Septimon. It felt very much like, well, you've done that story chapter, which was awesome, but then there was no like, I don't think there's any like tease for the future. So I'm glad they're starting to do that, because they did that in the last one, because obviously it links so closely with this one. So this one they could have just like put a hard stop to it, right, and been like, meh, meh, meh. But no, the story's moving forward. It's good. Ah, that was good. It was satisfying. It was long.
Time for a little
It was pretty long as well. I think, yeah, there were a few bits that were just like a bit slow, I guess, in the middle. But overall, it was pretty well paced. I think it wasn't as like, it didn't feel as good as the last part.
Too.
I think that's just because there was like Septimon was all new and shiny, and like there were all these new characters getting introduced and stuff, which made like the last part feel really, really good.
The power to split and merge matter.
Oh, but yeah, I mean that's about it. We're gonna be going on to Frolova next. I really, really enjoyed it. I think it was probably like an 8 out of 10 for me. Maybe a 7.5, 8, somewhere in that region. I think it was not as good as 2.2's story with Cartier, and it wasn't as good as I think even the last part. But it was solid. I actually really liked what they did with Mia, and yeah, and obviously how they have left it open, and just like the little teasers. It's all so cinematic, like with how they ended it with Cristoforo and Scar being there, just like menacing. It felt very like, it felt like when you watch a Marvel movie or something, and then they have their post-credit scene, which will tease like the next film, right? It feels like that's the kind of thing that they're doing with this, which I like because it keeps you hooked. And yeah, I hope we continue to see just the quality that we've been getting, like, and I think we will. I don't think there's any reason for them to stop. Yeah, it's just been the story. This whole Renacita story has been so good, and Cristoforo is still out there now with Scar, menacing. And Frolova is very much like, I'm interested to see what they do with her. Are they gonna just like make her good? I don't think so, because she's still a little bit like maniacal, but she is clearly not fully on board with whatever it is Cristoforo is doing. She just doesn't give a shit. She's like, I don't like you. She does not like Cristoforo. She's just like, just tell me what you're doing, man. Stop being a gatekeepy about it. I'm gonna be on the same side here. I don't know. I'm looking forward to see what they do with her. I'm looking forward to seeing what comes next. Right, well, thank you for watching. I'm going to play that offline and get some food and stuff. And bye-bye.